So it's showing you how to plot checkpoints for the Shenandoah Strong this year. We've got 6 bonus points that need to be plotted. I'm going to show you how to do the ones which are using a bearing and distance to plot. So we're going to use our plotter, and we're going to look at the information that we have. It's telling us that we have to turn 30 degrees from T1 and a distance of 1,250 meters. So the way we can find that out is we take our plotter, and we have a little wheel here that has all the different breakouts from 0 to 360 degrees, which is basically the kind of what we use on our map to determine which bearing we're gonna use. And it says we're going from T1, so I'm going to find T1 on the map, and I'm going to put my bearing plotter right in the middle of T1. And really important to make sure, because we're turning an angle, that the plotter lines up with my grid lines, my border on my map. On these maps, north is straight up, so make sure that that is perfectly lined up, otherwise your bearing will be off. And what I'm going to do is, around here it has my different degrees that I can turn. I'm going to find 30 degrees. I'm going to put my pencil in there, and I'll leave a little mark. Next, what I'm going to do is go from the center of my checkpoint, which I'm turning from, and I'm going to draw a line from the center here out through my little bearing mark, which was there, and just draw a straight line all the way out. So I know that my checkpoint is somewhere along that line, and I know it's 1,250 meters away from that checkpoint. So now I can come back and use my 1 to 15,000 plotting scale. I know that I got to use that because it says 1 to 15,000 on my map, and I can use the little slot in here. Actually, it's kind of useful to put that on 0 meters and put that over my line, come all the way out to 1,000 meters, and put a little mark, and I know I've got to go another 250 meters, because it's 1,250. Put that in there, and from 100, 250 along my line, and that puts me right in the middle of my checkpoint right there, which was T10. So I'll do one more just to show you. We're going to turn from checkpoint T4, 78 degrees, 450 meters. So first thing I'm going to do is find T4 on my map, right there. Going to put my bearing plotter right on the middle and make sure it's perfectly lined up on the map with north and south. So you can see this edge, these red lines on here, they all line up perfectly with my grid lines. And then I'm going to turn 78 degrees, so I'm around to 70, 75, it's about there. What I'm going to do is go from the center of my checkpoint through my mark and draw a little line. And I know I've got to go 450 meters from that particular checkpoint. I turn around to my scale. I can set my end actually on 450, so 100, 200, 300, 450 meters. And where that ends, it's going to be my checkpoint, which is T12. So that's basically how you go ahead and plot bearing a distance.